Oh, did that really just happen, or was it a bad dream? Goodness me. No disrespect to Hull, but that's a game we should have won in terms of when you look at the league position. We've started that game in fifth, they started in 22nd. New manager, they've not really hit the ground running with the new manager. They've had four games, they've only won one, drawn one, and lost two, I think it was. So, yeah, we should have, been the most confident out of all the Christmas fixtures about this game, but it's just typical Blackburn Rovers, isn't it? We didn't really get going. We couldn't find a rhythm. Fair play to Hull. They made it so difficult for us. They just had, I guess, 11 yuckies all over the pitch, didn't they? They just kept chasing us down and not giving us any time or space with the ball. We created a couple of chances, a couple of openings. They cleared one off the line for us, and the longer the game went on, you just knew what was going to happen. Just Hull grew in confidence, and you know what? They started playing some decent football. The second half, I thought we got lucky. We cleared one off the line, the inside of the post. A couple of other really good chances that they had. One where it was probably easy to score, but their player just hit it straight into our keeper, who was dashing across the other side of the goal, sort of thing. So, yeah, fair play to Hull. The game, they made it really difficult for us. But, if we're going to be serious contenders in the playoffs, then we need to be winning games like that. Especially when you look at who we've got round the corner now. We've got Leeds away, and then Burnley at Hull. Burnley at home. Burnley at Hull, that's a new one, isn't it? So, yeah, it's just so typical Blackburn Rovers. I hate to say it, but we started the game with 10 men. I'm not well, I am singling him out, but I'm just my patience is running the thing with Big Mac. He's just not a championship footballer. He brings probably a lot of delight to the fans, and he's probably a good guy to have around the dressing room. But yeah, he's not good. He's really not good. He gave away some stupid free kicks. His first touch was horrendous. He didn't win all his aerial battles, which for a guy that size is just incredible. I don't even remember him having a meaningful shot at goal, and I don't mean just today. I mean like all season. So, that's a big concern for me. Yeah, bring him on in the 80th minute if we need a bit of hype, but you absolutely don't start him. We're starting with 10 men. Nobody shone today. Cantwell didn't have a good game. Usually extremely reliable Owen Beck didn't have a good game. We were just all around the pitch. Tronstad gave the ball away a little bit too much. Pear's distribution, he did some good saves, but goodness me, his distribution today was absolutely horrendous, which nearly led to one of their goals as well. So we've just got to move on from this game. Hopefully we can look back at Hull and just put it down to one of them. Fair play to the 1,100 fans that they brought, made some decent noise. Great bunch of people that I met before the game as well. So, it's just, we need to win games like this.
Pete with Philly Rovers here, Rovers YouTube channel, post Hull Rovers today at Ewood, and disappointing, definitely, for sure. We're going to be losing a lot of momentum at the minute, and it's a bad time to lose the momentum going into the new year. We built up a lot of goodwill on pillow with that 6-game winning streak, and 6 games is no joke. So I really am disheartened today, and I swear I thought yesterday when I heard from multiple places. I was listening into a whole podcast. I was reading online, and they all kept saying, Hull has 20 games without a clean sheet. And I couldn't help but think to myself, I said, oh, we're done. We're done for. And I didn't say it. I was like, oh, I can't say that. I didn't want to draw any attention to it. But it was like, as soon as that was said, I was like, we're in trouble. And you could see it happening. And you hoped. I mean, the Cantwell miss, that one was tough. So the Cantwell miss, I mean, he was on a roll. TC8, the magician here, coming in, and but he's only got the penalty goal, I think, all season now, and it would have been a good a little bit of a nice one to maybe get them off here at the end of the year, get us back in a groove, going into Leeds on Wednesday, going in to the Derby on Saturday, the sellout. But no, it's going to be a rough go of things now, and I think we're all pretty much in the same boat, worried for this week, and if it will sink us going forward, or will we be able to overcome? Will we be able to get a couple points from Wednesday or Saturday? If you look back, I don't know who we lost to right before the 6-game win streak, but when we did lose that game, everybody was pretty much down in the dumps, and calling for Eustace, we're not sure, we're hanging up the towel or whatever. But 6 games does not just happen. It's not a fluke. It's a pattern. It's a trend. It's it's a team that is well run and put together and that can play some good footy. So maybe we can dig deep again. I don't even think that we've had a bad week of it, if you really think about it. Today was definitely a big, falling off the cliff moment here. But if you look back last Saturday, the Millwall game at the Den, it was only the last 10 minutes where we were down a man without Travis, and that's where we lost it. We couldn't pull it out there. We were hoping to get a tie. I mean, the Den's tough. We've been lucky there for the past, year plus, or, 2 games there, I think, with the Diaz, but this, and then the Sunderland game, another tough game. These are tough games. They're all tough, but yeah, you thought we could get an easy one today, and I thought, I got a little bit mad at Hyam there when he gave it away at the back. I thought it was kind of reverting to your old ways, your old mistakes, like just giving it away easy. Even Pears, don't get me wrong, amazing game by Pears, but he did give it away a couple times, trying to get it off to, back over on the left side. It was just making mistakes, doing things that we don't, making it harder for ourselves, not finishing, not closing it out when we could have got a couple goals. And yeah, Hull changed it up defensively, so hats off to them. They came in with a plan. They dug in deep and got the clean sheet for them. So I know they've been in had a tough go of it lately, but they got the better of us today, and they held on for it. And they actually they had a couple missed big chances too. Where we kind of got lucky with the positioning there, but it was it could have been ugly one, even to damper our hopes and dreams here for the rest of the week even more so. So we dug in there, I guess, for the 1-0 win. We got lucky a little bit, but yeah, disappointing. You think if we can't makes that, or if we get off the mark, I think we win it, and I don't think we look back. I don't think it's a draw, but we don't take our chances. We don't close them out. It's a different ball game, and you pay for it. So, I thought ACD looked good. I thought, it's just, I think we're missing Travis. I said it about the Millwall game. As soon as he was injured, we didn't have a sub, but it was more even that he wasn't. He's the captain. He brings a lot of energy. He brings a lot of feistiness there. He brings a lot of intangibles besides the midfield game that he is now. So we looked at January here, and there's one thing that we can't do that we did last year, and is loan out Lewis Travis. So we got to make sure that we don't make that mistake again. But I think that was more of a managerial butting heads thing, so I don't think they're going to do that. They know better of it, and that's it's get the striker in, do some business here. Warm the fax machines up, get them going here. Let's now there's a couple rumors already. There's the Siggy news going out, and then there might be Tyler Binden from Reading with high marks, but we know everything isn't set in stone until they're here playing on the pitch. and in the game is that's the only way we know it's done and dusted. So hopefully we can. I think it's going to be tough, ugly, and but I think these guys are up for it. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt here today. You want to give them a lashing or whatever, but it's been a little, in my head, there's been a little bit of a goodwill built, and I think they want it. They're going to be up for it, and they're going to be ready to go on Wednesday in the new year, and on Saturday, of course. So they've got to be, and so hopefully, Harry Leonard, he'll bring us to the table there and get us going. But Pete with Philly Rovers, Roverseas YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in 2025. Peace out. Let's go Rovers. Up the Rovers.
Right, we've just done a little podcast there, so you'll know what kind of time zone I'm in. Literally just finished the podcast, wrapped it up, done. So I literally drove home, as you can see in the vlog, got it straight onto the laptop to do a quick little chat. So if you haven't seen the podcast, it'll be on the page somewhere. But yeah, today it was a tough day today, long day. Poor first half, poor second half. I had chances to score, didn't take them, and Hull did. Hull deserved the win today. I remember saying at the beginning, we should expect to beat them, and I don't change that. We have to beat the teams towards the bottom if we want to be one of the top teams in the division, which we'd never guessed this at the start of the season. If we want to stay up there, we need to win. We need to win these games, because now we're going to go into Leeds and Burnley and expect to lose, and then we're looking really drab. But look, happens. We're going to lose to teams like this. We were that team when we beat Leeds back in April when we played, Leicester. We were that team. We beat the teams towards the top, and it'll happen again. If it's to us, if it's to Leeds, and the likes of Sunderland and teams around us lost, so it's not the end of the world, let's be honest. And yeah, we didn't play particularly well at all. We didn't play well at all. Looked leggy, looked tired. And they weren't fantastic either, Hull. But they came to make it a hard game, which is what you do as an away side, especially when you're fighting out towards the bottom, which is what you expect. And that's the game plan that used to came out to try and play the long balls into Mukhtar, and it didn't really work today. Mukhtar just not quite there. And yeah, we were, all of us as a collective weren't good enough today. The likes of Cantwell should have maybe finished a few better chances. Courage with Dewberry should have fizzed the ball into Ohashi, but Ohashi, the player that he is, he isn't going to shout, he isn't going to ask for the ball, which we need from him. And yeah, it was just a bit of a scrappy game, and ultimately the team who more likely looked like to score did. The post late on in towards the game, I got it all on the vlog, as you can see, and yeah, it wasn't a good day at the office today, and we're hoping better, in the next coming, especially against Leeds at Ellen Road, which I'm going to be at. I'm going to be there. I will not be vlogging, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure. It depends if anyone does vlog. If no one does, you'll see me again. Sure, you hadn't had enough of me. I've not vlogged in a while. I've not been at the games, but going to be at Leeds. Don't think it will be me, though. And then we got Burnley at home, which is a sellout crowd, 29,000, something along those lines, due to, of course, Burnley's not being able to sell out their end, but a full home, all three stands full, should be a good game, well, at least a good crowd. I hope the lads perform, because, it'll just create the atmosphere, and hey, we will wait and see for that. But today, not good enough. Drove home, a bit of a mood. Ended up watching a little bit of the Liverpool game before coming home, and then finally home, back in Wales. And yeah, it was a long day, all that for not very much. So let's hope now for the Leeds and Burnley games that it'd be worth the trip up from Wales. But yes, that's my verdict on today. If you want to hear any more on specific players, as for that, there's the podcast coming out. We'll be looking at the end of year stuff. But that'll be it now from me. So you won't see me now until the New Year. So Happy New Year, all of you Rovers fans out there watching this, Hull fans as well, or whoever is going to be watching the end of this video. And I hope you enjoyed it. a little bit different. It's kind of take shots of videos of me more and stuff like that. If you like it, please let me know by a like button, and I can do more stuff like this, and maybe vlog the Leeds or Burnley game depending on how you guys see it. But yeah, sucks today, but let's hope it's just a blip, like the Millwall game, and we can put ourselves in and get some good results against the likes of Leeds and Burnley. But yeah, this is Demo. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more of the content. Click the like button if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the new year. Happy New Year, all.